Alright, so I finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate last time I streamed, and I thought I would stream another RPG. But I didn't really want to stream another Final Fantasy game since I've already streamed 3 of those. So I thought I would stream my favorite trilogy, which is the Xenosaga trilogy. Now I am playing this on an emulator, which I've done before, and I've been able to play it before. But Episode 1 has some quirks playing it on an emulator. Namely, a lot of the save points in the game will crash the emulator. So you do have to rely on save states quite a bit in this game. There's no getting around it. But the game is perfectly playable. So having said that, we're going to start, and hopefully, since this is the first game I've tried to stream using an emulator, hopefully everything works just fine. But we will see. So anyway, let's go. This is Episode 1.
Concentrate on the northern cliff tomorrow. The ground there is hard, so be careful when you dig.
Yes, sir.
Doctor! Dr. Masuda!
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah, we followed the corridor from the lakeside. It
Me
matches
too.
the location described
Yeah,
in
it
the
looked good
research.
back when it came
Good.
out. It looks
Show
very
us where it
dated
is.
now, though. How's the game volume versus my voice, by the way?
It's
Is it
different
all
from
right?
the others.
I knew it!
It's over there.
Seems okay. Let's wait until battle. Alright, sounds good. I should mention for anyone that comes in to watch, this game is notorious for its cutscenes.
This must be...
If I stream this for 2 hours today, half of that stream is going to be nothing but watching cutscenes, so you've been warned. Only hit, well, half if I'm lucky. I'm probably being a little conservative when I say half. But yeah, I've played through this trilogy, I think. I think this will be my 7th playthrough of this game. But I haven't played through it in like 6 years, so it's been a while. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is my favorite trilogy. What can I say? You didn't beat the first one either? Well, now you can finish it vicariously through me. Sounds good. Let's work for you. I don't mind putting in that work. And there's the Zohar, which is like the central object of all three games. Everybody wants the Zohar.
That light.
Okay, now that cutscene's over, we get to watch another cutscene. So I'm typing something on one of our listing websites. It autocorrects fixture. You should have left it. One thing you'll notice since I'm playing this on an emulator are the pre-rendered scenes don't look as good because I can't do anything about the resolution, but the in-game scenes, I'm playing it like 5 times the regular resolution, so they look a lot more crisp, those graphics. I actually started doing a really shitty Let's Play of this last year on this channel, but then I had
Roger.
Microphone issues.
Opening
and I had to
interconnection.
stop.
Connecting with dummy protocol.
A-line protocol zone secured.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
All monitors clear.
3, 2, 1. Partition open. Proceeding with Cosmos body formation.
Body formation complete. Commencing Penfield mapping.
Proceeding with encephalon construction.
Mapping percentage at 76, 77, 78.
Encephalon construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's on the left side of the temporal lobe. I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818. It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to abort?
No. Let's keep going. Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
Xian's voice is similar to Yuna's? Yeah, I guess. Not the same voice actress, though. Of that I'm positive. Xian's voice actress's name is Leah Sargent, I think.
Password accepted. Commencing Nataraja boot up sequence.
Tetsuya Takahashi. If you know the Xenoblade Chronicles games, he's responsible for those as well.
Alan, there seems to be a problem with the visual field connection.
Ah, I see a small break in the MT field, route K12. It looks like the bi-directional link in the V4 field is lagged too. Hold on a minute. I'll fix it now. How is it now, Chief?
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with Cosmos host separation.
And there's Cosmos.
Morning, Cosmos. How do you feel?
Good morning, Xian.
See, as you can see now that the cutscene's over
systems
with,
are
and it's the
normal.
in-game graphics,
Well, how about
the
introducing
graphics are a
yourself?
lot sharper.
I am an anti-gnosis humanoid fighting system, serial number 0000000001. Development name KPX, abbreviated name Cosmos. As I am currently configured for simulated battle, my output is limited to 22% of its normal capacity. My estimated weapons specifications are...
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
Do you feel sad or anything?
A predetermined set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Shion Uzuki of the Cosmos Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division, I will emit an expression such as sadness only when that response is deemed necessary. However, the emotion module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
I guess you're right. I, of all people, should know that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, Cosmos, I've got
You don't know where Cosmos'
mixed
voicing
feelings
is terrible? What are you
about all
talking
this.
about? Cosmos' voice actress is awesome.
Of course, I'm happy that you're awake. But the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad.
They changed her
other
voice
hand,
actress
the
for
next time
episode
you
2,
wake
and
up-
that was terrible.
It may be a time of much bloodshed.
And then they brought this one back for
So
episode
deep
3.
down inside, I hope that day never comes. Understand?
The algorithms I have been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
I will do my best.
All right, Cosmos, shall we get started? Alan, let's pick up from process 277 where we last left off.
Roger. Placing target drones in the encephalon. The drones are set to random movement and enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that. Did you get that, Cosmos?
Affirmative.
Alright, so now it's gonna let me do a battle tutorial. Which I don't really need to do, because like I said, I've played this a half a dozen times, but I'll do it anyway, in case someone's watching. Normal attacks. The battle program has been set. Entering battle mode. Please approach the target.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
Normal attack. The leftmost character in the group turn window at the bottom right corner of the screen will get to go first. The character next to the leftmost character will follow thereafter. Simple enough. The order is reshuffled once the character icons disappear from the GTW. Characters that are not displayed on the GTW cannot make a move until the character order is rearranged. Press left-right on the directional button to select the target, and press square or triangle to perform a normal attack. There's 3 types of enemies: biological, Mech and Gnosis. During the target selection, they are marked as B and then G. 2 AP is used for each normal attack. Since you are given 4 AP each turn, you can perform up to 2 normal attacks. As a basic rule, square is a physical type attack, while triangle is an ether type attack. Descriptions of ether type attacks are displayed in red.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Oh yeah, Chief, almost forgot to mention about the body flashing phenomenon. After a battle, you'll flash for a few seconds. During this time, you won't trigger a new battle, even if you come in contact with the enemy. Remember this, okay? Heard for too many hours. Alright, now tech attacks.
All battle systems are go.
Alright, tech attacks. 6 AP are required to perform a tech attack. If you only attack once and use X to end the turn, 2 AP are carried over to the next turn. Guarding is another effective method. Because you're given 4 AP each turn, they are added to the 2 carried over for a total of 6 AP. Okay, so up the guard. If you only attack once and use X to end the turn, oh. So they want you to attack once and then end the turn, I guess. Defeat this enemy with a tech attack, okay? Another grinding in outer space with a super eerie soundtrack. Only thing I can think of is like the last because another weird thing about this game is that none of the dungeons have any music. There's no music at all, except for like the last one. So if it's what I'm thinking of, I know which music track you're talking about. Let's see, you can now perform a tech attack with a 6 AP. Specific commands must be entered in order to perform a tech attack. Tech attacks for Xion. Square, square, circle is lightning blast. Circle, triangle, triangle, circle is spell ray. There probably is that one, because like I said, I think it's the only dungeon in the game that has music. Tech attacks for Cosmos. Square, square, circle, R blade. Triangle, triangle, circle, R cannon. Circle alone is FG shot or FM shot. Warning, the sub-weapon attacks performed by pressing circle can only be used a set number of times per battle. That's okay, because I really don't use them anyway. Check to see if it can be used by looking at the panel to the right of the button display panel. The contents are ammo, EP consumed, required AP. The attack can only be used when all requirements are met.
Charging our blade. All systems clear.
What is next? Submenus.
Cosmos, let's go.
When you press X without doing anything else, the submenu will appear. Ether, 4 AP consumed. Use ethers that have been set. EP is required in order to use ether. Make sense? Items cost 3 AP. Use items in your possession. If the intended item has a W next to it, the item can be used as a W item. How to use a W item? 6 AP is required to use a W item. Place the cursor over an item and press triangle to select. The item will have an effect on the entire group. 2 items will be used. However, so W item will only work if you have at least 2 of the same item. Move costs 2 AP. Change positions during battle. Possible ways to attack and amount of damage received change depending on the location. AGWS, which is pronounced eggs, enters the assigned eggs. Characters who are not assigned to an eggs cannot use this command. And guard reduces the amount of damage received, also used to accumulate AP for a tech attack. Escape commands do not exist in this game. You must use either an escape pack or Shion's goodbye in order to escape from battle. Yes, boost. Boost gauge rises whenever a normal or tech attack successfully hits. When this gauge fills all the way, the boost counter goes up by 1. Because it is difficult to raise the count in this battle, we will set the boost counter at 2. In order to use boost, the character must have at least 1 boost count and must not be displayed in the GTW in the lower right corner of the screen. Boostable characters are displayed when you press either R1 or R2 button. Characters without boost will not be displayed. Makes sense? So, whoops. The displayed characters are assigned to square, triangle, and circle starting from the left. By pressing the associated button, you can have the character cut in front and perform a move right after the current character's move finishes. Moreover, it is possible to boost during the enemy's attack by pressing either R1 or R2 button. Your turn will come after the enemy's turn finishes. So, I can hit R1, boost for Shion, so she will go next in the enemy. Now the event slot. The small slot to the left of the GTW changes in the following order with each turn. This is the event slot. Effects of the slot icons. The little fire symbol, whatever that's called, its critical hit rate up, increases the chance of critical hits. Self-explanatory. When this icon appears during the enemy's turn, their chance of critical hits also increases. Boost gauge rate up, self-explanatory, it just raises that gauge when the character attacks. And special points up. This is actually, when I play the game, I always try to end each fight with that icon showing so you get more special points. You can either earn 2 times, 4 times, or 10 times the normal amount of points. And I think that's just random. What are special points? Points can be earned by defeating enemies. By utilizing the special points, players can increase and evolve the character's abilities beyond their normal level ups. Ether points. Use the points to evolve ether spells or transfer spells to other characters. Skill points. Draw out skills from accessories. And tech points. Change the character's basic parameters. Okay, can I actually attack now?
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
And I think that's it, except for switching to real combat.
Shion?
Actual battle. From now on, the enemies will attack. Keep your eye on the attack order to avoid taking unnecessary damage. Defeat the enemy on the right first, as it can attack everyone at once. Because the enemy in the middle has high HP, it is a good idea to defeat it using tech attacks. The enemies are separated into 3 types. Some attacks are effective against certain types, so study the descriptions of each attack. The following icons appear in the GTW. B stands for Biotype, M for Neck, G for Gnosis. It's 10 hours already. We're just gonna guard. And actually, I'm gonna guard again. And the reason being, I always try to end the battle with the special point event slot icon showing to get extra points. And you'll see it appear above the character window. It'll say point times 2, point times 4, or point times 10. This time I got 4 times the
appearance
points.
is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
Getting 10 times the points is pretty rare.
All processes to 300 cleared.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
It sure is. The response levels are really good.
If we can maintain these levels, we'll have some great results soon.
Yeah.
Chief?
Hey, Alan. Let's skip all 300 level processes and start from 400.
Huh? 400? Chief, but that's...
I feel pretty confident this time.
But, Chief... Remember what happened last time? Had we waited 10 more seconds to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back at all. Can't we at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way. I'll be fine. If something happens, I'll get myself out. Besides, you want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but...
That settles it. Let's get started.
All right, then. But if anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't deviate from the program.
Okay, Mom.
Jeez, this is so typical of her. Will she ever stop to think about the hell I go through for her?
Probably not.
You know, sir, the way you worry about Chief Uzuki all the time, I'm surprised you haven't keeled over already.
Hey, that's enough. Is the 400 level program ready to go?
Wasn't he like in
We're
love with
ready
her?
to
Oh
go
yeah, he's super
anytime.
thirsty for her. Like
Then start up the program.
over the top
I want
thirsty.
detailed reports from every monitoring station. Any abnormalities, and I'm shutting down immediately.
Cosmos, I'll explain a bit about this place. This place is an imaginary space constructed within the network. It's modeled off of some ruins from early 2000 AD. Your mission is to fight the main target within, the dilapidated building. The target is marked with the red vector box. There are objects in here that can be detonated. Some are effective if you set them off near the enemy. Use them to your advantage. Now then, let's start the mission. Understood. Alright then, let's start the mission. So first thing I'm going to do is use a save state, because like I said, a lot of the save points in this game will actually crash the emulator.
Commencing combat mode.
Oh, lame. I'm not gonna be able to get it, so the special event slot icon is showing when I kill him, so... Oh well.
Our cannon. My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
Get out of my way, or else...
If Namco were to have another rep in Smash, I'd say Cosmos is a good candidate, if not heard than Lloyd from Tales of Symphonia. You know what's funny, Mike? I kid you not, I was actually thinking today at work, for whatever reason, well, I knew I was going to stream this game later today, and I was thinking about Cosmos and how she'd be a good fit in Smash, so we're on the same page there. Also, hi, how are you? And Lloyd wouldn't be a bad choice either.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
I don't think I want to go in there yet. That's not.
Cosmos, let's go.
It's all about Momo. Yeah, I wouldn't pick Momo.
Charging our blades. The enemies have been exterminated.
Alright, level 2, hell yes. It's been several years since I played the Xenosaga Trilogy. It has for me too. I was telling Tiffany, the last time I played this was like, I don't know, 2012. But this is like, including right now, this is the 7th time I think that I've played this game. Oh, also, if there are 2 or more objects you can select from, use L1 and R1 to choose and shoot.
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
Echo episode 1 for an hour or
let's
so
go
a few
on.
months ago to test an emulator. Yeah, I'm playing this on the PCSX2 emulator, which I've done before. And you can play the game fine, but one issue with playing this episode on an emulator, on this particular emulator, is that a lot of the save points crash the game, so you really have to rely on save states.
Your orders, Xian?
Another odd thing about this game is there is only one battle thing for the entire game, except for the final boss. So even boss fights use the same piece of music.
Great! I collected some good data.
I will be right back. I gotta go AFK for just a second. Alright, sorry about that. No, Tiffany, I did not go to the bathroom. I appreciate the thought, though. Here it is. This should be the room. But we need a key. I just finished the messenger. It's good. There are some cards that I feel weren't properly play tested, though. I have to say, I don't think I've heard of the messenger. I have no idea what kind of game it is, though. Locked. It says phone calls. It said 2 calls.
Get out of my way, or else.
As much as I love this game, and as much as I love the soundtrack, this battle music gets old real quick.
Take it easy on me. I'm not meant for this line of work.
Alright, perhaps I should heal Xian a bit. Kind of a Ninja Gaiden Strider throwback. Oh, that sounds kind of interesting. I've heard worse squad on music. Gale from Chrono Cross gets grid. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I don't know if I would say it's more grading, but I would definitely say it's grading. Man, these 2003 graphics.
All battle systems are go.
You don't like it either, Chip? Okay, in this battle it's possible to pilot an eggs by selecting eggs in the sub-menu. First, select eggs from the menu. Next, use right-left directional button to select its position and press circle to call. Your turn is over after it's called. Simple enough. Controlling the eggs. The egg is attacked with square and triangle. Forgot my shakes for a second. Consumed AP vary with different weapons. Furthermore, the submenu will change slightly. W act is available when the same weapons are equipped on both arms. 6 AP is required. Ether cannot be used. Items can't be used when piloting an eggs. Move changes your position. Changing position can alter the amount of damage received and may limit your attack. Selecting eggs again will make you exit the eggs. Your turn ends after you exit the eggs. And guard reduces the amount of damage received. This is a good way to accumulate HP. Warning, you will not be able to recover during the battle if the egg's HP reaches 0. A 90 times the mutual violins is the song that plays when you're getting sucked by square clouds in hell. No, as if clowns didn't trigger me enough.
Charging our blades.
That noise is fucking in my shoulder. Lovely.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Status check.
I don't see anything unusual. All systems are stable. It's looking good. This ought to make up for last month.
I sure hope so. Cosmos has reached the checkpoint. Entering process 431.
Replacing targets with Type G drones. Commencing display.
In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, they pronounce the O in Cosmos with a short vowel sound. Oh, they do? Why? That's disgusting. Now I'm distracted. I can't even concentrate on the game now knowing that. Chief, I've changed the settings on the target drones. The next target is keyed to sound, so it will only respond if you make a loud noise. You can move quietly if you hold down the R2 button while moving. Also, that thing behind you is a save point, which is going to crash most of the game. If you press the O button there, you can save your progress and make good use of it. But we're not going to use it. We're going to use a save state. I actually think this save point is okay, but I don't want to take the risk of it crashing. Seriously, like, that's triggering to know that about Cosmos. I can't believe they would pronounce it that way. And why? It's the same developer that made the game. I don't get that. Discovered segment address number 10. you need special keys to open these doors, which we do not have.
All battle systems are go.
Because there are people who pronounce ether as ether, but still, there's no excuse for it. Different localization teams, but still, I mean, couldn't they have looked at the original game for like 5 seconds just to see how they pronounce Cosmos?
Charging our blades. The enemies have been exterminated.
Chief, items aren't the only things that are inside containers. Where are we going? Back this way. Back this way and up the ladder. The first O in Nopon, am I saying that correctly, is pronounced with a short vowel sound in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and in XC2, which were localized by Nintendo of Europe, and a long vowel sound in Xenoblade Chronicles X, which was localized by Nintendo of America. That's giving me a headache. Mission key obtained. Now I can unlock the door. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, when departing into Elna from Xenoblade Chronicles X, and the challenge when they actually bring it up. Oh, yeah, that's kind of funny.
Cosmos, let's go.
Oh shit, Shion's dead. Whoops. Well, I have one revive.
I'm not done yet.
That's what I get for not paying attention. Leave its need to die during the tutorial dungeon.
Charging our blades.
Also, the nice thing about playing on an emulator, if I want to, is I can speed the game up if I really want to. That didn't do any damage at all.
Shion, I need to be cleaned.
Alright, we hit level 3. We are making some progress. Okay, so let us heal up. Let's use the save state again, just in case. Pretty sure we're gonna fight a boss here, or at least watch a cutscene. Or possibly
Here we
both.
go. What's going on?
A brand new network is being created within the Cosmos mainframe. We've never had a reaction like this before. This is incredible. I've never seen a net grow so fast. Look at it, sir. Portions of the encephalon map are evolving. What the?
Alan, I'm going to engage the target. Make sure you capture all the data.
What? You cannot engage right now. You're tapped into Cosmos perception. It's too unstable.
Don't worry. We can pull it off.
What do you mean, don't worry? Chief?
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Shion putting the eggs. I think you should for this fight, but I can't remember exactly.
Transmit 8!
Pretty sure if you attack him when he's guarding, he does a nasty counterattack.
All systems clear.
So far, so good. Shift target to real mode. We'll test the Hilbert effect.
What? Chief, you're supposed to follow the program.
Cosmos, activate Hilbert.
Roger. Activating Hilbert effect.
I knew this would happen. Status.
This is bad. Something's wrong in the encephalon. The whole thing could collapse at any moment.
What? What about the chief? Chief, you're in danger. Get out of there now.
Hold on. Just a little longer.
Chief!
Nerve impulses in the limbic system. We've got kindling.
That's enough. Shut it down. Pull her out of there now.
Roger. Entering shutdown command. It's been rejected. The chief's overriding us. We can't control it from here.
What? 10 seconds to encephalon collapse. Sir! Damn it!
That was longer than 10 seconds.
Chief! Chief?
It's like those movies where it's like 20 seconds before we explode and it's got a good 5 minutes. Yeah, no shit.
Are you...
I do that all the
Alright.
time too when there's a timer.
Yeah,
I always count down in my
thanks.
head just to see how far over
Did
they
I
go.
push my luck a little too far this time?
It's rare it's ever actually accurate.
Alan?
You can't keep doing this, Chief. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Sorry about that, but I bet the data's really good. Besides,
Was there something else?
oh, it's nothing. Well, we better get started on that data. Today's our deadline, so I'm sure they'll be asking for it soon.
Attention, please. We are scheduled to gate out in approximately 3 minutes. All hands, please return to your designated areas immediately. Once again, attention, please. We are scheduled to gate out.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main engine to stealth mode. Maintaining current speed until sector withdrawal.
Exit from current space set at absolute time 1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours, 16 minutes, and 30 seconds to withdrawal.
Next UMN column in 7 hours, 36 minutes. All gate jumps from other sectors will remain offline until then.
So, we're almost home.
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the next column. We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be fine. The odds of contact between columns is statistically low. Besides, this asteroid field we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Huh. So Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, sir.
A bit testy today, aren't we, Commander? Huh? Is something wrong?
No. Of course not.
Ever since we picked up that object 10 days ago, everyone's been a bit jumpy. And we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space. I can empathize with the commander.
Captain, can you, debrief us on the current situation? Our original orders from the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished planet and assist the researchers. But ever since we picked up that object, it feels like everything's changed. What exactly is that thing anyway?
Who knows? I haven't heard a thing from the research team. But, as I mentioned before, apparently they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties during the retrieval process?
Even if it were true, that's none of our business. The research team has their own orders to deal with. The only explicit instructions we've received state that should any salvageable objects exist in the area, their retrieval takes top priority.
Top priority? What does that mean?
What it means is, over our very lives.
Sounds important.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government, that's all. Just stay sharp and be careful.
That makes sense, sir. The entire fleet was renovated for this mission. Besides, if there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on.
Ah, yes. Speaking of which, what's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only one step away from fully operational.
High-end graphics for its age.
Time,
it looked good when it came out.
Lieutenant,
What's up, Goax?
please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data
It's
as well.
amazing to me this game
Yes,
is
sir.
already 15 years old.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. There were casualties during their last
I don't know
boot-up
if you know
test 2
anything
years
about
ago.
this game, Goax,
They're
but
being more
it's
careful
known
this time.
for.
It's hard to believe they're making an android in this day and age.
Trilogy is notorious for its
The
long
only place
cutscenes.
I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment.
So I've done a lot
and it
more
ain't like
watching
one
than playing
android's
so
gonna make
far.
that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
Sure. I'll be there in 30 minutes.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks.
Yeah, this is like a visual novel. It can feel
This
that
should
way.
be good enough. I'll take care of the rest.
I love the story though, so I don't mind it. Hey Shion, you forgot your disc.
Chief? Do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for Cosmos. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
Well, I must admit, you got me there. But honestly, if it were up to me, I'd keep her here, safe in her dream world forever.
But why are you so afraid to put her to real work when you push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to
there's
see
a reason.
Cosmos up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that. Here's a summary of Cosmos main equipment from the 2nd Division. This should help you with the guys upstairs.
Thanks. I'm sure it will.
By the way, Chief, what did you think of the MWS and the eggs? It's just dummy data created inside the encephalon, but it was pretty exciting stuff, wasn't it? If neither had problems during this test, all that remains are the functionality tests using actual models. It worked pretty well. The MWS in particular felt right to me. I sensed something contrived in that, though. Well, I hear Miyuki is closely involved with the MWS. I'm sure she's up to something again. Oh, by the way, could you send the connection gear data to headquarters for me? You know, the vaporizer plugin that we use to destroy obstacles? I wonder if they're also going to manufacture it based on our test data. I swear they pile everything they can on us under the pretext of testing Cosmos. Well, it's inevitable considering they have a lot of other concerns like the budget. Okay, let's save state that again just in case. Don't really need to talk to any of these NPCs. They don't really offer a whole lot of anything interesting. If I use that save point right there, it's going to crash the game, so I'm not going to do that. I guess that's not where I want to go. Where do I want to go? I guess this way.
All right, see you later.
Okay, good luck! Well, back to work.
Oh, I have an email. I'm not gonna really read all this stuff. Most of it is just nonsense stuff that really doesn't have much to do with the story. So, VectorCon finally announced their latest Nautil connection gear, the Rios. They sure did, but guess what? I had the Rios 680RR Nautil even before they made their official announcement. With my connection gear, I can get all sorts of information by establishing and maintaining an on-demand network with the UNN. Yeah, the UNN has two very important roles in this world governed by the Galaxy Federation government. One role is traffic infrastructure via leaks in space. As a result, even interstellar travel is made easy. I see, and the other role? The UNN is an information source that uses a large decentralized network system. We employ agent-like AI called procurators like yourself to navigate us around the giant network called the Unus Mundus Network, or the UNN. That's right. Well, allow me now to perform my duties as a procurator. I'll give you a little more information about emails. New emails received will be displayed above old ones, which means the newest emails will always be displayed at the top of the list. I have to be careful because the sorting order is different from the items list. Yeah, and note that some emails request a reply. Most of those emails must be answered within a fixed amount of time, so it's best to reply as soon as possible. Okay, I will make it a point to reply ASAP. One more thing, you can skip to important parts of the emails by pressing square. Be sure to give it a try. By the way, you should have received tutorial emails from the first R&D division about equipping eggs and characters. Please refer to them if there's anything you don't understand. Got it. Lastly, about the connection gear functions used during the Encephalon test. Are you talking about the Vaporizer plugin? Its functions allow the destruction of specific objects on the map. It could actually be used if it clears the next simulation test. Yeah, I bet it'll get a perfect score on the test, and it's just a matter of time before someone gives you one of those Vaporizer plugins. Oh, by the way, don't you need to go see the captain? You're right, I've got to go to the bridge to see the captain. I wish I didn't have to answer my emails in real life. No shit. And I have not played it since that day I started it. But I still do want to play it because I know I'm going to enjoy it. I actually started playing Dragon Quest XI off stream last night.
She's really got you trained, hasn't she, sir?
What? Train? What do you mean? Hey, what are you smiling at? Hurry up and get back to work.
I'm on it. See how he always changes the subject?
What was that, Togashi?
Nothing at all, sir. You're just hearing things.
I swear. Huh? What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month
Felt
ago,
like
right?
J support.
I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean the accident from 2 years ago? I've heard about it, but I don't know any details.
Oh, right. Oh, man, not again. Oh, well.
Perfect. Now the two of you can be alone. Why don't you ask her out while you're at it? We can handle the rest by ourselves.
This is your big chance.
I told you guys, it's not like that. Crying out loud.
Have you played these games, Boax?
Anyway, I better get this to her.
Good luck!
Yeah.
Go, Tiger!
Jeez, they just don't know when to quit. It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
Okay, back to Xi'an. And another cutscene.
And you! And you! You're all a bunch of slackers! Yeah! Listen up! You lazy bums are the cause of that accident! You're not getting any time to confess your sins, though. Why not? Because I'm not giving it to you!
If anyone's played Xenogears, there's a ton of Xenogears indirect references in this series.
If you got time to think, you got time to get your
He's one of
fingers
them.
moving. Don't even start thinking you got a brain to think with. You're gonna become machines and work like them day and night. You're all a bunch of slackers.
I think you played one of them. You were around 11
Boy,
when
I
they
guess
came
not
out.
every
I
department's
see.
run like ours.
I was much older than 11.
You're still here, huh? Killing yourself over work won't get you very far.
Oh. How are you? I had to get this data done before morning, so Well, what are you doing here so late, Kevin? You'd better get some sleep. We've got an early morning ahead.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
To tell you the truth, I haven't been able to sleep lately. Something's been on my mind.
On your mind?
Does she reciprocate his feelings?
Tomorrow
or is she
she's
friend
finally
zone?
going to
You talking
wake
about
up.
Alan? Or are you talking about Kevin
I'm
here?
looking forward to seeing her come to life, but I have no idea what to say to her when she wakes up. It's been bothering me. I'm just being weird, huh?
Jay talking about emails giving me bad flashbacks? Sorry.
Why don't you just say, "Good morning, Cosmos"?
Good morning?
Oh, can't see the game just going off
Well,
of audio?
That's what you say
Oh,
to someone when they wake up, right?
well, if you're talking about Alan, who she works with,
Yeah.
that's kind of like an ongoing thing
Yeah, I
for the
guess you're
3
right.
games, so I don't want to spoil it.
Thanks. I think I can finally get some sleep now.
But the guy talking now is the guy that used to be her boyfriend,
Glad to help, sir.
which
You
is
should get some rest too.
Kevin Winnicott.
All right.
Well, good night.
Good night. Yeah. Everybody's so eager to see her.
You're hoping for no friend zone? No, that gets answered one way or the other in the 3rd episode. Episode 3 is probably one of my top, I don't know, 5 favorite games ever. I love episode 3. Oh, you know what's cool? This scene playing right now didn't used to show in the emulator. At least I think it's this scene. So it's nice to see that got fixed. But is it going to take you like a year to play all the games? No. I'm actually hoping to get through them all this month. I mean, episode 2 is actually a very short game. If you know what you're doing, you can finish it in 20 hours or less. Yeah, plus it's only a year, Tiff. I mean, come on. Okay, no, I don't think this was the scene that wouldn't play in the emulator.
Look out! Watch it, you slacker!
My dad couldn't be God of War, so he bought Uncharted and
Only
beat it in 2
authorized
days,
personnel
debating
are
whether or not
allowed
to
up
teach my
here.
dad Destiny.
I've had 3
I'll
people
teach him.
vanish on me already! Get the hell out of here! My men will start slacking off if they see bimbos like you around!
You can bond with him over that.
Who's the idiot that let civilians on this ship? What the hell are you staring at?
But today's what? September 5th? So hopefully by October 5th I can finish all 3 of these games.
Damn slacker!
Okay, now I get to control Xi'an for another 30 seconds. But do I really want my dad to hear me cursing? Why not? Like, he doesn't speak English, right? So will he even know? I was actually just joking about only controlling Xi'an for 10 seconds, but apparently that's literally all I was going to control her for was 10 seconds.
Chief.
My college
Chief!
buddy was playing with us last night, and we were playing competitive
Alan?
mode. He's never heard me
What
curse
do you
like
mean,
that before.
Alan? Don't act so surprised. Didn't you forget something important?
Yeah, I downloaded that game yesterday. I'm gonna give it a
You
try
know,
sometime this week.
It's
See what
dangerous
it's like.
wandering around in a daze like that.
It doesn't
Yeah.
speak it, but he can understand
Sorry.
it. I see.
I was just thinking about something.
Are you all right?
Huh? Yeah. I'm just not myself today. Alan, thanks for stepping in back there.
No. I should have spoken to the new guy earlier, so you don't need to thank me. But it would really help if you would try to understand their feelings more. I know everyone's still a little uneasy about Cosmos, but they've been pouring their hearts and souls into this project. They all want to see with their own eyes the end results of what they've been working so hard to complete. I feel the same way myself, you know?
I know that. It's just that
Chief, the incident, right?
Huh? Oh, I see. You're... Sorry, that's not quite it. Forget about it. It's nothing.
By the way, fun drinking game. Every
Let's
time
just
Shion
hurry
says
up and
it's
get
nothing,
Cosmos
take a
completed,
shot.
okay? Oh. Who could that be?
More Realian maintenance? They really should stop calling you all the time. Technically, it's a violation of regulations for you to deal with other divisions. Besides, aren't they expecting you on the bridge?
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't want to brush them off. Besides, it's on the way, and I've got some time. See ya.
Oh. I forgot to ask her out after
I swear,
work.
if I didn't know you're playing Xenosaga, I think that's Yuna talking, saying mannerisms. Yeah, it's really a different voice actress. I'm 100% positive. Uh-oh, I should bring the Realian service data with me. I think I left it in my room. I better go get it. Let's see, if I remember correctly, the room is straight down this corridor. How do you not know where your room is? I don't need to talk to him. Another segment address door. This is number 18. I'm guessing this is Shion's room. Again, this save point will crash the game. Obtain maintenance data. Would you like to rest? Sure, why not? I thought maybe that would trigger a scene, but I guess not. Ooh, I got an email from the Yuki. I wonder what it is. I'm not gonna read all that. She's just talking about a weapon that she's sending Shion. Nothing too important other than that. Luckily, I curse in another language. A magnificent plan. What in the world's that girl planning? Okay, so I have to find the Realian maintenance lab. That way. Wasn't it Phantasy Star where pages were a big deal? I think so, but I've never played Phantasy Star, so I'm not positive. Okay, it must be this way. the only other way to go. Even playing this 7 times, I still can't get over how there's no music outside of cutscenes.
Hello, you rang?
My apologies, Miss Uzuki. It seems we're constantly in need of your help.
No problem, Lieutenant.
Okay, and let's get a
I
drink
want everyone
while
to
this
be healthy
cutscene is
and happy
playing,
too,
so
after all.
enjoy the cutscene, I'll be right back.
So, what's the problem today?
Well, I'm trying to teach them some new battle algorithms to better reflect the unit's reorg. But the integration is not going very smoothly.
You're right. He's rejecting the data. Let's see.
Sorry, I thought that was a longer cutscene. I think I have to go talk to all these guys. That should do it. Well, do you have any dizziness or anything? No, I am fine. We are combat model, so even our training causes heavy wear and tear, and regular tunics like this are very much appreciated. No, I didn't really do much. Nothing seems particularly unusual. Are you not feeling well? I have been studying fables and proverbs, but I'm unable to use them properly, and I am always being laughed at. But your linguistic center doesn't seem to have any abnormalities. That dialogue noise. How was that? It's just a temporary fix, though. Yes, I cannot express it appropriately, but I feel like some weight has been lifted. Everything feels a bit brighter. Thank you very much. Lately I find functional impediments occurring when communicating with a certain person. My pulse becomes rapid, perspiration increases, and I become unable to articulate well. I mean, honestly, all Sheehan had to say is, "You're thirsty." That's odd. I wonder if it's an OS bug. I wonder what's wrong. Your brainwaves seem to be chaotic. Ever since I was assigned to the Waglinde, I haven't been the same. I've slowly lost mental composure, and my body has begun to manifest minute spasms. The shape of these waves, could it be fear of battle? We had AOL. Okay, your values are stable. I don't see any particular problems. Understood, then I'll return to my duties. Wait a minute, I think you could express a bit more joy. Maybe your emotional expression isn't working right.
Well, I've made some adjustments, but please contact 3rd Division once we return. I recommend they receive more intensive counseling soon.
I'll be sure to do so. You know, I'm really impressed. Providing Realian psych support on top of developing
I played the hell out of Rita
Cosmos?
Rabbit when I was a kid.
I hear even specialized counselors have a hard time...
It's school anyway.
I'm just making the most of what my mentor taught me. I'm glad I could be of help. Besides, I always wanted to work in the 3rd Division. Actually, I'm thinking about requesting a transfer once my current work's
You didn't go on the
finished.
internet till 7th
But
grade? I
Vector's
didn't go on the
first
internet
R&D
until I was
division has the
19.
best researchers in the organization.
At home, that is.
Everyone knows not just anyone can get in there. Are you sure that you want to transfer?
Oh, yes. Besides, my family's always asking, how did you get assigned to the 1st Division? There must have been a mistake in the paperwork. Who knows? Maybe they're right. Besides, I want to learn so much more about them.
What's learning about them going to do for you?
Yeah, to those old school chat rooms.
Lieutenant Virgil.
Some creepy mofos in there. I'm sure they would have went to jail for being a pedo. I'm sure some did.
Their stench.
Dude, Goax, that's
What?
harsh.
It reeks.
That is harsh.
I can't get their rotten odor
I can
out of
assure
my
you
system.
I was not there. I was on AOL being
Can't you
creepy in
smell
those
it?
chat rooms. Not AOL and MSN Messenger.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
So you can kindly shut the fuck up.
Huh? What are you?
That's enough. You got your orders from the Lieutenant Commander, didn't you? One of the goals of this operation is to enhance combat support between the eggs and the new model Realians. And yet you're...
Support? Huh. In a battle against them? The last thing I want to worry about is supporting a bunch of untested, weapons-grade Realians.
Excuse me, but these people are highly qualified soldiers.
These people? You're treating equipment like people?
Oh, you really shouldn't say things like that.
I don't
These
think I ever
people
played any
have the
Yahoo
same
games.
intellect and emotions as us. And the Miltia Charter clearly spelled out the basic human rights of Realians when it was ratified in 4763.
What a load of crap. Get off your soapbox. You act noble and preach about humanity, but in the end, they're just equipment as far as your company's concerned. Or maybe more like merchandise.
We don't treat them anything like equipment or merchandise.
Then why do you categorize them as weapons-grade Realians?
Basically Scrabble? That
How
sounds
much
fun.
more evidence do you need than that? Whatever you care to call them, they're nothing but tools of warfare. Besides, I know your little secret. You guys have an emergency override code to control them, don't you?
Virgil! Why are you...
Huh? What do you want?
It is as you say, sir. We are manufactured as merchandise and raised accordingly. However, I take great pride in what I do now. And this pride was not forced upon me. It is of my own free will.
Free will, huh? Well, good for you. You'd better just enjoy it while you can.
So that's
The
Lieutenant
time
Virgil.
will come soon enough when you'll realize what's going on.
And
Just
Lieutenant Virgil really hates Realian battle androids. And you find out why later.
A DME addict?
I can't remember if you find out in episode 1 or if it takes until episode 3.
My apologies, Ms. Uzuki. He wasn't always like that. But then something happened.
Is he an old acquaintance?
We were classmates at the military academy, and I've been stuck with him since then. It was Miltia.
Why would you need your
I
own place
see.
to get that, Tiff?
So, that's why.
You knew about that, huh?
But Chris sucks. He's like
Again,
Aaron from the office.
anyone planning to
We're
join the
like,
3rd
"Moo."
Division would know.
Oh, Tiff, I love you.
Well, I'm from Milsha.
I remember that episode
Of course,
very well.
no one's allowed to go there anymore. My family moved to 2nd Milsha when they transferred the capital after the war. And my
Oh,
brother
it's
still
space
lives there
issues.
alone.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring back painful memories.
Oh, it's all right. After all, it's something we must never forget about. For our sake and theirs as well. Oh no!
Oh
I
no,
forgot
her
I had to
cleavage is
report to
making
the
noise.
bridge. Sorry, I'll come back to check on them later. Bye.
Save state again. And another email for Xian. This just tells you how to look up Gnosis data in the menu. Nothing too interesting. The fact that you received email from the Omega Byte store must mean you'll be able to use the UNN database in the near future. Very perceptive. By the way, why did you select keyword in Gnosis as your databases? You have a reason, don't you? Of course. The reason why I thought of using keyword is because I can file all the keywords that come up in conversation in the database. That way, I can always go back and check the detailed description later. I'm pretty familiar with most technical terms, but sometimes keywords that I don't know the definitions for appear. Oh, I see. I selected Gnosis just in case. There's a possibility that I will have to fight them in the future, right? There's a huge possibility. I agree with you. You probably won't be able to get by evading battles with Gnosis. On top of that, you may be placed in a situation where you have to fight the same type of Gnosis more than once. Right, that's why I thought the best thing to do was gather data on them. They're teaching you how to use Control F, basically. Hey, those are my quarters. Don't go snooping around. Oh, sorry. Well, it's not like you can get in without the key anyway. Hey, another email for Xian. Read email. Alright, we'll read it. Oh, I'll read this one. Xian, how are you? Have you received the fruit of Nilagra yet? It's quite impressive, wouldn't you say? What? You haven't tried it out yet? You really ought to see it in action. Anyway, I have a juicy story to share with you today. I think you'll find it interesting. It actually concerns Kosmos. I thought that might get your full and undivided attention. You know Boris from 2nd Division's Small Munitions Group, right? He's the guy who accidentally set off the experimental VS transmit generator and was nearly fired for it. Well, it seems he hasn't learned his lesson yet because he's secretly planning something behind the director's back again. I thought he was acting suspiciously, so I kept my eye on him, and my intuition proved right. When I pressed him for answers, we struck up an interesting little conversation. I think he filled me in because I kept quiet and let him do all the talking. He. Boris told me that his plan is to develop the ultimate weapon befitting Kosmos. Should he succeed in realizing the potential power of this weapon, one attack will damage the enemy's entire party. The basic design is complete. All that's left to be done now is a simulation test. The calculator used in the design, however, is a bit lacking in power, so we decided to farm out the calculation process among several computers. At the moment, we are secretly recruiting friends and interested Vector personnel. A few people from 1st R&D Division are participating too. The connection node size is approximately 60. Pretty impressive, huh? You have the newest Rios model, right? So how about it? Would you like to participate? It would probably boost the overall calculation speed. What do you think? Sounds interesting, right? Please reply if you'd like to participate. We would really like Cosmos to have this weapon. I'm sending you the plugin. All you have to do is connect it to your connection gear. Oh, and please do so as soon as you can, okay? If we spend too much time trying to persuade people, I'm afraid some of the higher-ups might find out, so please respond quickly to this email. It should be fine if you send me a response while you are still on the Woodlinde. I hope to hear from you soon. Miyuki, I really didn't need to read all that. What is this here? Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's it for that email. I'll have to respond with I read your secret email. Hey. Or that's it. I think I will reply with I read your secret email. However, I'm not going to read this whole thing. Oh, hey Fauna, I didn't see you. Sorry, I was busy reading a long-ass email in game. Hello, friend. Too bad you can't reply with K. Wow, this is like not overkill. Fauna timed him out, Tiff timed him out, and I banned him. Hey, Shion. Over here, right here. Oh, it's Sergeant Swain. Hello, Sergeant Swain. Is something the matter? I've got something for you. I'm going to present you with the results of my research. Research? You mean your hobby of investigating all the doors on the ship? Yup, that's it, but I'm not just investigating the doors. Well, want to know what I'm researching? Sure. You know how the nanomachine core is still a black box, just like when it was first developed? It's a secret, but I hear it has a bug. If used for building and construction, it has a tendency to create useless corridors with locks. This poses no real harm, so it's been kept under wraps. I just happened to find the secret documents describing the bug, and this is a collection of all the hidden passages from all over the world based on that document. This is the secret to my personal hidden warehouse. There's still 17 or 18 that I haven't opened yet. I search for them every time we do some work, but it's tough. Well, doesn't it seem fun? Almost like a treasure hunt, right? Oh, the ones on this ship are mine, so don't open them. Or rather, you already found a door? I did. That's nice, Shion. You're sharp as a tack. Thank you very much. Obtain segment file. Discovered segment address number 7, and I cannot open it yet. Are you home for the day, Fauna? I'm assuming you are. Save stated again. Head to the bridge to give our report. And now we can watch another cutscene. You're 10 minutes late. It's no wonder that your research is behind schedule. Oh, rip. I'm sorry. Instead of taking up more time with your apologies, you should hurry up and present your report to the captain. That dude is a bit salty today. Please excuse me for being late. Don't worry about it. Now that you're here, can you please show us Cosmos' data? Yes, sir. Right away.
Hang
on, BRB, no worries.
I understand the basic specs. So, where's the actual field data?
Well, it's not quite ready. All I can provide today is up to A7.
So you don't have it.
Well, we'll begin testing with a mock-up unit very soon. But the system is still a little unstable and...
Aren't you just making excuses? Listen, Chief Uzuki. You think you're on this ship? Think about that for a moment.
Did I stutter?
This fleet may be newly outfitted, but it was assembled under major time constraints. And we have eggs units, but the 100 series observational units that go with them aren't available until later.
Just needed
What
to
would
keep.
happen
Well, King
if by
does take
some
priority.
chance we were attacked by those things? I don't think I need to describe the outcome to you. The purpose of Cosmos deployment was to address this issue. Or am I mistaken?
No, sir.
Listen, you're not in a laboratory anymore. You're on a warship. This is a battlefield. Cosmos was supposed to be our frontline defense here, and now you're telling us it hasn't even woken up yet. There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of bed. That thing's only meaningful to us when it's fully operational. Why can't you?
Let it go, Commander. These people are working under serious time constraints. Just like our own squadron. Besides, they're only one step away from actual field testing. In the end,
Yeah, Tiffany's at work.
we
another
all want to see
45
this
minutes.
operation completed without having to resort to that thing. Don't we?
Of course, Captain. But I believe we... who's calling me?
Is there a problem?
No. Something urgent's come up. If you'll excuse me.
I wonder what's wrong.
I don't know.
Well, never mind. That's enough for today, Chief Uzuki. Let me know if any new developments arise.
I'm sorry we failed to meet your expectations.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. What's important to us is how reliable the system is once we start using it. Rushing the project won't get us anywhere. So just calm down and take as much time as you need. The government's funding it all anyway, right? You must be tired. Take the rest of the day off.
Alright, so I think I have to head back to my room. Once I read another pointless email. And I'm not going to read this whole thing out loud. Would you like to go down to the lower level? I certainly would. Chief Uzuki of Vector 1st R&D Division, you have a package from Vector HQ. Please claim your package at the eggs hangar as soon as possible. Alright, I gotta remember how to get there now. I think it's this way, but not totally sure. Yes, it is this way. Yo, Ms. Vector, come join us for a friendly game. Huh? Well, okay. No need to worry, the rules are simple. We're just gonna play tag. We're gonna try to catch you, alright? All you gotta do is get that item behind us without getting caught and you win. Don't try to charge straight through us either. You need to watch your opponent's moves and use the features of the corridor to your advantage. You ready? Here we go. Easy enough. Not bad at all. With those moves, you'll be fine even when things get hot. I do, like, I can put up with Tiffany's abuse because I still have like 20 packs of high shoes in my office that she sent me. Is this what I have to see? Well, if it isn't the Vector Chief, what can I help you with today? I'll sell you whatever you need real cheap. No, I don't want that. Oh, I almost forgot. I have some interesting information. You know that vaporizer plugin being used experimentally in the simulator? Yes, my company developed it. Yes, that's the one. It destroys obstacles via connection gear. They're announcing a working model soon, so Vector is sending us prototypes. If you're interested, come back later. I have a feeling I'm going to be interested. This really ticks me off. We have to escort an investigation we know nothing about and take on enemies that we know even less about. But when things really hit the fan, we're the ones who have to bear the full brunt of it. We should just leave it to the Realians to get their asses kicked by those ghosts. Alright, where's the dude I need to see? Oh, this is an eggs capsule. You can carry an eggs inside and deploy it as necessary. It uses the same space compression technology used in transportation to create a totally self-contained portable eggs hanger. You have no idea just how terrifying they really are. Only after fighting them will you realize just how futile it is. Okay, somebody here has a package for me. This is my first tour, and I got assigned an eggs already. I'm the first in my class to get assigned. I'm so proud. Oh, Chief Uzuki, here to use the egg simulator? Guess we could try it. Alright, I'll boot up the simulator. I'm sure you already know this, but this is an eggs battle simulator, so please be sure to use an eggs during combat. Once in a while, we get people who fight barehanded, but that defeats the purpose of the simulator. Anyway, good luck.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
I don't think I needed to do this.
Transmit eggs!
But too late now. So I wonder when our workdays begin and end in space. That's a good question. That guy has high heels. Alright, so I could have sworn they wanted me to come here to get something. But now they're saying to come back later, so maybe I have to leave for now. Unless it's this guy. Man, the nerve. Those strangers took over the hangar and filled it with their stuff so there's no room for our equipment. Since we were investigating the disappearance of a planet, I thought we'd be out here for at least half a year, but now that we've picked up one little piece of flotsam, that's it. What a letdown. Okay, what in the hell am I missing? I think there's one person in here I didn't talk to. Maybe that's it. I don't think I talked to this person. Oh, of course, the last person I didn't talk to. You're from Vector, right? There's a package for you. It's addressed to Miss Uzuki. It looks dangerous, so be careful while handling it. An NWS. So this is what Miyuki's email was about. I guess she still intends to use me as her guinea pig. You've heard of sex fursuits? I have not heard of sex fursuits. Now get ready for sex neck suits. Phew, I'm getting a little tired. I think you should go rest in my room for a while. Alright, let's go back to your room. That's what I'm getting you for Christmas, Fauna. A sex neck suit. And I'll get Cat a sex fursuit. Where is my room? But it has to look like Diva? No exceptions, dude. I will totally hook you up. You want a Diva sex suit? I will get you a Diva sex suit. I think this is the room. Yes, it is.
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov. I believe I already warned you about the dangers of the Zohar. You should have been more careful while retrieving it.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid
Might as
there's
well
no
get a maid
excuse for the
costume so
fatalities that
that is
occurred
an
during the
amazing
recovery.
idea.
However, we can...
That's a trivial matter.
I'll get Cat a May sex suit and Fauna can have a Diva one.
Is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished.
And I will actually hand deliver it dressed as Soldier 76.
You're still transporting it while exposed to normal space. Because of that, we've had to move the plan up 2 phases. We can't
That
have
guy
the
is Commander
Zohar falling
Margulis.
into the government's hands.
He has anger issues.
2 phases? But why are you...
We picked up local UMN
You like that
activity
idea,
on our
Black? It's a pretty good
EVR
idea.
radar. The fleet is column jumping towards the position of your convoy. They'll cross your vector in 5 hours, 22 minutes.
No, it can't be. Them?
I told you, you've made a grave mistake. We dispatched reinforcements an hour ago. So keep it safe at all costs until they arrive.
Will they make it in time?
Just keep it safe until they arrive. I don't care if you have to send it into hyperspace by itself. Fortunately for you, your ship is carrying that weapon.
Fauna could pull off a good Diva. I agree.
Vector's up to, but take advantage of the situation if you can.
Excuse me, sir, but they haven't even started field testing it yet.
I mean, Cat pretty much looks like Nay as it is. She just has to put on a heavy coat.
You, of all people, should be cognizant of its power. I don't care if it's unstable. Make them hurry.
But sir...
That is all.
Commander, wait! Commander Margulis!
You're not slim enough for Diva? Dude, you could pull off Diva, don't you worry.
Like I told you before, I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that?
I haven't seen
So
you
the
for
guy
2
talking right
years
now is Shion's brother
You could at
Jin.
least come
Jin
home
is
for our
actually the
parents'
guy I use as
memorial.
my profile
Where's
picture.
your sense of filial duty?
Memorial?
But he doesn't
Oh,
actually
come
show up
on.
until the credits
Why
of this
are you trying
game.
to resurrect obscure ancient rituals?
And then he's playable in the next 2 games.
Wait a minute. You've been reading
That's him
those
right there.
weird old books again, haven't you? I swear you're so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
That is none of your business, thank you very much. How many times must
But
I
he is a
tell
different
you not
voice
to
actor
quibble
for the other
about
2
my
games.
way of life?
What do you mean, way of life? All that stuff's
I
just
agree,
a
Fauna,
stupid
you
old
look just
hobby
fine.
for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion. Don't worry about me.
Me and Jay will
Just
settle good. You
promise
know what?
you'll
I'm
come
fine with
home
that
this
too.
year, okay?
Also, I will hand deliver that.
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
If anything squinks, solves
I'm
all
not going to
problems.
let you dodge the question again. Hello? Hello?
Honestly,
You don't know what
I wish
squinks
you'd
are,
consider
Boax?
my feelings for a change.
I'm a little tired. I feel bad about doing this, but I think I'll rest a bit. Maybe I'll take a cat nap.
Good night.
So I think we're about to have a scene. Okay, so there's actually a scene playing. You can't see it. It doesn't play on the emulator for some reason. But it's basically a black and white scene where I think she's in what looks like a cemetery. And you see that little girl with the orange hair. And then another guy who turns out to be another main character. It's not a very long scene though. This is over in a minute, and it's not too important to the plot. This is a smart girl, Boax. I'll tell you what. She may be verbally abusive in strings, but she knows her stuff. I was telling Jay I kind of want to try and cosplay Mercy for Pack South, but her witch skin, dude, Fauna, you got to make that happen. She abuses me because she loves Boax.
What the? You're all still here?
Hey, how's it going? We're trying to pinpoint today's problem, among other things. What about you?
Oh, Commander Cherenkov gave me a piece of his mind earlier.
Ouch. Glad to see you survived. That guy's relentless.
You act like a bunch of college kids, and what, is Vector run by a Girl Scout? He just went on and on.
Man, that's just not right.
Seriously. But it isn't right to have the Chief taking all the heat. Still, I wonder why he seemed so nervous.
That is some foreshadowing. Some shit is about to go down.
Now exiting the asteroid field.
That's excellent. Prepare to gate jump.
You're neater to Chris.
Aye, aye, Captain. All ships entering approach. 19 minutes, 30 seconds to column area.
UMN, pulse received.
Current coordinates locked. Transfer vector correction to 103. Target, Athens column. Captain, a warning signal.
It can't be. Is it them?
No, sir. The detection system is silent. How's it look on your side?
Nothing over here either. You sure it's not an error?
No, it's not. What is this?
What's going on?
Sir, I don't think an external source is causing this warning signal.
Then what's causing it?
I'll run a search. I've pinpointed the anomaly. It's inside the ship.
I think the
Sector
guy talking
3.
right now, his name was Johnny Young Bosch, who I believe was one of the Power Rangers. We're gonna go hide in the bathroom for a bit. All right, Tiff, no worries. You do what you gotta do.
It's Cosmos.
That's impossible! Hey! What the hell's going on?
I don't know. It all happened so quickly. We're checking it out right now.
Cosmos warning status, level 1. The bindings are off. Damn it! It's booting up on its own.
The countdown has started as well.
What the hell? Why all of a sudden?
Countdown? How can that be?
Currently, we are at emergency level 3. This circuit is reserved for Class A and B users only. Class C users, please try your call again later. Once again, currently we are at emergency level 3.
Come on!
This circuit
Why
is
now of
reserved
all
for
times?
Class A and B users
Someone
only.
activate
Class C
Cosmos?
users, please try your call again later. Once again,
Wait, that's impossible. Cosmos isn't supposed to wake up unless I enter the activation code from this terminal. That's the failsafe we integrated. This can't be happening. Not again. It's really happening. It's exactly the same as the last time. Oh no, what is it now?
What is it now?
Detecting a large-scale spatial distortion ahead of us. An enormous mass is gating out.
Impossible. We're still outside the column area. That's...
The UMN geodesic structure is being breached.
The target! It appears to be interacting with the UMN somehow.
It's being hacked. That's possible?
Massive gravity fluctuations! Surface anomalies forming in space-time!
Impossible! That defies all laws of physics!
Shooting mass. The numbers are completely inconsistent. I can't get a clear reading. Whatever it is, it's huge!
The
driving to do the 100 strike?
Straight ahead!
Well, like I said the other day, if you think that's the right idea, then go for it. Hopefully that works out for you. The other day asking if he should go on a hunger strike or not. I don't remember exactly what was going on, but it had something to do with a nearby slaughterhouse, I think. Wanting to get a slaughterhouse shut down. Think they got support? I thought I'd be on my own. That's good. I'm glad you got some support. I don't remember all the details of fun. We have to restart everything as to what's going on.
Going into battle without an eggs unit. What brave little soldiers they are. Brings tears to my eyes. Well, let's see how they do as shields.
The gang was pretty loud compared to me. Just in this scene or since you've been here? Because I can try lowering it a bit. Here, let's try this. Once the alarms went off, I'll tell you what, we'll lower this by 1 each and see if that helps. Well, those two had bad days. What in the world is going on? Alright, so I have to be careful here because since I have not used any of the save points, and again I have to rely on save states, because if I do touch one of these enemies, I will die. It looks like the partition won't open. I better find another route. Okay, so I can't go that way. So wait, how am I gonna get by this guy? This is just my room. Let's I do something with this. Okay, I'm really confused. How the hell do I get by this dude? Yeah, that's not it. Let's try this again. I can't go that way. It just tells me I can't go that way. No, that's not it either. What the F? Somehow I gotta get around that dude. Oh, I think I know. I think if I walk slow? Nope, that's not it either. Oh my god. Well, if I can't figure this out, this is going to be where I stop the string. I know it's something simple, and I'm just being stupid. I don't think I can walk around that way. Okay. No. I am confused. Just can't do that either. It's not so much J Rage, because I know it's something simple. I'm just being stupid about it. Like there's literally nowhere else to go. It's either this way or this way.
Get out of my way, or else.
No. No. Now J Rage is building. No. Okay. Let me think. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe... Did he get distracted by that? Nope. I thought maybe he got distracted by this. No.
Do you really think this?
For the love of God. Like, do I really have to go onto YouTube and look this up while I'm streaming? I cannot believe I can't remember how to do this.
Get out of my way, or else.
I play this game. Hey man, I did say it's been like 6 years.
Okay.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna look it up. Let's say Xenosaga Episode 1 playthrough, because I can't figure it out. We'll go find somebody else that knows how to do it. Now this is some quality streaming here. Here, we'll look at this guy's playthrough. Okay, so... let's see, it's probably like here. Isn't this terrible? This is so bad. No, it's past this part. Yeah, I don't need that. What are we on, part 6? Let's look at part 7. No, I don't feel too bad about my cheating game, man. I don't really want to quit the stream yet, but... okay, this is past where I need to be. You can't really cheat Detroit, though. Because no matter what you do, even if you screw up, you're still going to get to an ending. Just maybe not the ending you want. Okay, so I've already gone through this part of the game. Like, I have no shame for doing this, by the way. I just can't believe I can't remember how to get past it. I know that is very simple. Okay, that's part 5. Let's look at part 6 again. You're going in blind? Nice. I plan on playing it someday, but I'm still going to watch you stream it. Alright, I did that part. It's weird. It doesn't look like this playthrough has the cutscenes. That's part 6. Yes, I'm really looking at someone's walkthrough, Tiff. I really am. I cannot figure out how to get past this one part. Oh, here we go. We're getting close. Here we go. This is where I am. He made it from me. Yes, uploaded in 2012. He knew I'd be streaming this 6 years later. Ironically, 2012 I think is the last time I played this game. Alright, here we go. Let's see how they do this. Alright, come on, dude. Close out of the menu already. Okay, so he couldn't go that way either, so I don't feel too bad. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. Oh, so it was even easier than I thought. You actually have to get into a fight with them. Well then. No wonder I couldn't get around them. Yeah, I actually looked here, so I actually needed to get into a fight with them, even though I know I can't beat them. Now watch, I'm gonna get like a copyright strike on my channel. If that channel owner happens to see this stream, I meant no ill intent. I was just trying to cover up my own incompetence. I cannot believe that's all I had to do. Just put him in the description or something, link to his video. You know, I actually might do that. First time for everything. That is the first time I've done that. Could it be the entire ship has been taken over by Gnosis? Most likely. I wonder if Alan and the others are okay. It's impossible for them to try to defeat the Gnosis without Cosmos. Anyway, it's over if I get caught. I have to get the Cosmos somehow without coming in contact with the enemy. Now is where I have these save states. So, partition switch. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Anyway, I have to get away from here quickly before the Gnosis notice me. He's about to notice you. Okay, so that takes care of him. I think the scared me back as a kid makes you think of Final Fantasy, the spirits within. I have to get past here in order to find everybody. But the Gnosis looks too powerful for me to take on. Well, let's take a little detour to the right. Hit the switch, and that should distract him. Takes care of him. Save state again, just in case. I don't think I need to talk to you. Discovered segment address number 16. I think we just need to aggro him and go through this door. Possibly. First try, that's right. Looks like I managed to get past them. Anyway, I should hurry and find someone.
Can't we stop it? It's no use, it's not responding!
Cosmos is starting up in auto mode.
Huh? Wait a sec! We disabled that mode after the incident. Only the Chief's terminal
Just
can enable
ignore
it.
the bodies.
Damn it! Why now? Unless it's reacting to Gnosis. Where's the Chief?
She should be heading this way, but the regular UNP channels are congested and I can't reach her.
And the emergency line?
I'm trying it now.
Oh, Xian, you silly girl.
Oh, great. What happened?
I don't know. The power just suddenly... Huh?
Huh? What?
Cosmos has awoken. Hey Tiff, I know you gotta leave in a minute, so get home safely. Have a good stream. Good night, everyone. All right, good night, Tiff. Talk to you tomorrow. I think there's only one or two more of those things I need to sneak by. I can't believe they've infiltrated this far. I wonder if everyone is okay. Alright, this one's easy enough to get rid of. We just go up the ladder and there should be a switch up here to hit. Press the switch, yes. And that should suck them out of the ship.
This program will override all safety protocols and open the upper hatch. Attention all personnel. Area depressurization will commence.
You would think though that she would suffer it too, but apparently not. I can't go down that way. Yeah, when I'm done streaming Fauna, I'm gonna read what you linked me to earlier. Oh yeah, let's save state just to be careful. They're still wandering around here? Hey, what the heck are they? With one blow, they wrecked the container that the vaporizer plug-in couldn't even destroy. Oh, those bitches be strong. Just got a shade. How long does the shading take usually? Is that the easiest part? The hardest part? Maybe I need to go this way after all. He's dead. He's dead. Short and to the point. Alright, so what do I need to do? I know where I need to go, I just don't know how to get there. I think base coloring and line work are the hardest. Well, it's pretty damn impressive, either way. I need to get past here. How the hell do I do it? My annoyance levels are kind of rising. Unless, do I need to talk to this guy? Damn it, I could have saved her if only I were stronger. Okay, nope. There's no time for backtracking. Alright, so there's definitely something this way I have to do. Dead. No mincing words. Don't think I can do anything right here. I'm going to be stuck here. So I'm pretty sure I am again missing something totally obvious. Unless no, I downloaded those attachments, so I'm not missing anything there. Maybe this guy. Oh, you're the one that we played tag with. Listen, there's a connection gear plug-in in the eggs hangar. You can fire small amounts of destructive agents with it using the connection gear's transmission function. If we can destroy the car blocking our way, we can escape. Can you get it for me? Hurry, I'll hold them off. Alright, so I did have to go this way, but I guess I had to talk to that guy first. What? The connection gear's vaporizer plug-in? A wrecked vehicle is blocking the corridor? Here, take it. You couldn't just give me that in the first place. You know all about destroying things in your way using this, right? Yes, I know how to use it. It's crawling with notice up ahead, too. Do you need any emergency provisions? I guess we could buy something. With a couple of biospheres, a couple of escape packs, a couple of ether packs, and a few med kits, even though I don't think we're going to use any of this stuff right now, really. Don't mind me. Hurry up and get out of here. Okay, so now we gotta run backwards. Run around this thing. Oh shoot. He's gonna catch me, isn't he?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's not good, so guess what I gotta do? I gotta do that. And I gotta talk to this guy again. Talk to him again. Alright, let's try this again, but this time without forgetting the save state. Why is that dude not like... Oh good, I got past him, thank God. Pretty sure that's the last one. Sergeant Swain. Yo, well if it isn't the lady from Vector, I really like this line of work, but looks like it's over for me. Oh yeah, take this key. The red door across from me, there's a storage room only I know about. What are you talking about? It's literally right there. Anybody can see it. Inside you'll find something I scrolled away. I don't think I'm gonna need it where I'm going, so I want you to take it. Sergeant, hang in there. Sergeant Swain. I liked being a soldier, even though our job is to die. Obtain Decoder 7. The music's pretty good. This game has an amazing soundtrack. But I don't know if you heard me earlier when I started streaming. I don't know if you're here yet. Most dungeons in the game have no music at all. Which is kind of off-putting.
Walking around like it owns the place. It's moving around randomly. Looks like it's alone. This is insulting.
How she doesn't die here, I have no idea. Either she's the luckiest person in the world,
Damn
or
it.
they have the worst aim ever.
You! What the hell are you doing here?
It still isn't as bad as the repeating Zelda music. I'll give you that one.
What do you think you're doing? Those bullets could have killed me!
What are we doing?
What the hell do you think you're doing running around like an idiot? We thought you were a Gnosis!
Look, I've got my own problems to deal with. Here I am getting attacked by the Gnosis. I'm getting lost at every turn, and don't give me a hard time right now.
What the hell? Lost? You're the idiots who built this ship!
I'm not with the fleet design department. I wouldn't know a thing about ships.
We're on DEFCON 1 alert! What the hell is a civilian like you wandering around the ship for?
Well, I've got an emergency. I'm worried about Cosmos.
What the hell is Cosmos?
Ah, never mind. Deal with it later. Just get to a shelter and stay put.
Believe me, if I could, I would.
Then why don't you?
I just told you, Cosmos is...
Ah, shut up!
Hey! They're coming! Get back!
Lieutenant!
What? You think I'm deaf or something? You... What the... Hey, you! Get away from the wall! Damn it! Stand your ground!
Are you okay?
Yeah, thanks.
That's good. Shion, you need to get out of here. Just go down this corridor past Section E to the hangar. You know about the escape pods there, don't you? Well, that's where they are. Please use one and abandon ship immediately.
And you and the others?
We'll hold them off here. You've got to hurry.
I can't do that. I can't just run off by myself. We'll have to leave together.
Remember what we were made for. Please. It's all right. This is what we were born to do.
But you...
You! What do you think you're doing? Get back here and engage the enemy!
Take care.
Look, his ass is literally shining. He's dead. There's a key to the crewman's quarters. Would you like to take it? Of course, he's dead. Why wouldn't I take it? Obtain an SNP 53AG. I have always wanted one of those. Alright, so we have to go this way.
Delta sector has gone silent. Fire control net. Functionality down to 20%.
Fire control! What's going on down there? Take out the mothership! We can't! We're too close to fire the cannons!
There's a breach in the reactor room.
Emergency core shutdown! Switch to reserves!
AX losses have exceeded 70%.
Our reinforcements?
I'm trying! This is the cruiser Woglinde with the 117th Marine Division. We're engaged with the Gnosis. Coordinates KX417Y009 Z735. Requesting immediate reinforcements. Repeat, this is the cruise.
Captain, it must be.
No question about it. They're after that thing.
Logic drive down! Fire in Section F!
Damn! Where's our first officer? What happened to Cherenkov?
He is running like a pussy.
LPS overload! I can't locate him!
Defensive perimeter breach! They're headed straight for the ship! Captain!
He's handling his mind. He's actually a pretty fucked up dude, but you find out about that later.
What's the status?
We've connected the main field generator and this block's subreactor. It'll only hold for 3 minutes, but we can move this ship under power.
Bypass connection to the logic drive secured. You can take control from this terminal.
That's fine. Good work.
Commander, I object. Purging this entire block and executing a gate jump is suicide. You know as well as I do what happens when a human body enters hyperspace unprotected.
All that matters is that we get this to the commander. We'll be at the next column area in a matter of minutes. There's no time. Get in the pod and evacuate with the others.
But Commander, the Gnosis are swarming all over the place. We won't stand a chance even if we do evacuate. We should accompany you.
Listen. The Gnosis are insignificant. They are nothing compared to what'll happen if it awakes. As soon as you launch the escape pod, inject yourself with 8 milligrams of Dig Beta. You'll fall into a temporary near-death state, but that'll keep them from noticing you. Reinforcements from Central Command will arrive in a few hours. You must survive until then, or my death will be for nothing.
Commander!
Go now.
Damn it! Our weapons are useless! They're not like those other bastards! An FAE? No!
How did that attack destroy some of those necks but only knock her back like 5 feet? This feels like it's gonna be like Final Fantasy lengthwise but fun. This episode, if you know what you're doing, is like 30-ish hours. Episode 2 you can actually finish in under 20 if you know what you're doing, and then episode 3 is around 30-35 hours again. So to beat all 3 games, let's just say it's 85 to 90 hours. That's without doing all the extra stuff,
Hornst!
which I likely won't do.
Lester! What do I do? I gotta stop them. There's gotta be a way. But how?
I know what he's gonna do.
Hey, you.
Quit your whining. I'll give it right back. Hey, they're based on the 508 series, right?
So what if they are?
It's been almost 14 years now. Since I returned from Miltia, that is. Out in the fields, I took apart so many of them to get what I was looking for. It was a lot of work, you know. What with that dual-stage protection they got and all.
Dual stage? Lieutenant, you consumed their neural...
But of course, they were quite delicious.
How could you?
That's when I found out about the control code. It's quite a convenient function you put in there. That's right. I'm going to have these marionettes hold off the Gnosis for us. Just like this.
Stop it! What do you think they are? This is a clear violation
Of their rights? That's for peacetime, lady. You think I don't know the Miltian Charter? Miltian Charter, Article 4, Paragraph 13. Weapons-grade Realians are required to be equipped with a remotely accessible behavioral limit and self-destruct system in case of emergency or malfunction. Use of these functions will be determined by the senior officer in charge of the situation. Am I right? Well, that time is now, and I am the conductor. I intend to make full use of my orchestra.
Stop it! You have no right to play God with their lives! Using them as bombs! I won't let you do this!
I don't think you have a choice.
So what are you gonna do about it? Tell me, why haven't you disabled that function? Sure, it's factory loaded, but you of all people shouldn't have any trouble removing it. Since you care about them so much, all it would take is a little tweak, and they'd be free as birds. And yet you don't. Why not?
Because company protocol dictates...
Exactly. It's protocol. In other words, you're just like me, bound by that protocol. We're the ones that give them a reason to live. Am I wrong?
But
That's the difference between us and them. Am I wrong? So why not give it to them? A meaning to their pitiful existence!
Takes care of them. However,
son of a bitch! Out of the way! Move!
poor Shion. If only somebody could come and save her at the last possible second.
Enough when you'll realize what's going on. You wait.
Keep doing Tomorrow
it.
she's finally going to wake up. I'm looking forward to
Morning,
seeing her
Cosmos.
tonight, but
How do you feel?
There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of
It's
bed.
all right. This is what we
So
were
why
born to
not
do.
give it to
Take
them?
care.
A meaning to their...
All right.
Do you feel sad or anything? What's this girl doing here? Seen her before? Not safe there. Run. Run away. It's no use. My voice. Oh, well, I'm going to die anyway.
Yeah, FYI, Cosmos is pretty badass.
Chief, are you all right?
What are you doing here?
Cosmos helped everyone escape. They're all on the training ship. Now we need to get you out of here.
Cosmos? What? The Hilbert effect!
Once I gain control of my characters again, I'm gonna call them in.
What the hell? What is that?
Cosmos!
Yes, it's Jaylena.
Xion.
Yes?
We will now proceed to Hangar 1.
Huh?
There is a 99.998% probability that the Gnosis target is the object stored in that hangar. My assigned duties are to verify and preserve the integrity of that object, and to protect the Vector staff members.
But I...
Life pods are located on the second level of the hangar. Please use one to escape.
Cosmos.
Chief!
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
Lightning flash!
long.
All systems clear.
All right, level 4. I'm too tired to read this. Yes, I know how. Thank you for the GG. Alright guys, this is where I'm stopping. I've been going for a good 3 hours. But thanks for coming out, I appreciate it. Boax, Fauna, Tiffany, even though I know she's gone. Thanks for hanging out, it was fun. We'll probably stream again on Friday. Thanks, Fauna. And I will see you guys next time. Fauna, I'm sure we'll talk to you tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Bye. Funny enough, I think I actually have to minimize the game to end the stream, so I'm going to do that first, and then we'll end it.